Hey guys, this is Marcia, and you're at home with Marcia trying to cook some vegetarian food. I know a lot of people out there who are trying to transition from meat to vegetarian or vegan do have some issues trying to figure out what to eat, what to cook. So the whole idea of this is just to give you some ideas as to what you can do, some quick meals that you can do, and just to help out during the week, or a quick meals put together for the weekend. So what I'm going to do today is just literally flow with whatever I have in my refrigerator, what I have in my pantry, and try to put something together and show you how we can make and prep for different meals. So, disclaimer, Marcia is not a chef. I like to cook. I like to cook vegetarian meals, and that's all I do. I do follow Dr. Sebi's list, because that's more of the electric type food, alkaline type food. Sometimes I mix other things with it, but typically that's the route I am going. So that's why you'll see me only use certain types of vegetables and so on. So that's my big disclaimer. Marcia's not a cook, just like to cook. Okay, so let's start. My mom asked me today to make her ackee and saltfish. So I am not doing any saltfish. I am making her just ackee with lots of onions and tomatoes. So that's what she's getting, okay? So I'm about to do that. I already diced up some red onions. Just for something a little bit different, sweeter flavor from the red onions. And I'm gonna dice up some, maybe strings of bell peppers, and then get that going, and then add my ackee and maybe add a couple more things to it. I'll see how I feel as I go along. All right, so got my onions all ready to go. I'm just gonna take care of some of my bell peppers and get that ready for my ackee. Sometimes my cooking is sometimes based on what I'm feeling like, or sometimes what she asked for. I'm a very free flow cooker, so I would just go into the supermarket, and based on what's there, that's pretty much what's gonna make it onto the fire. Yesterday we went shopping and we saw some ackee, so we bought a couple of tins for the house, for the pantry, and then she started talking about, making her some ackee, but she wants to make it her style, and I'm eliminating one ingredient out of her style, and just to balance that out and give her ackee flavor that she's looking for, and add a few more things to it to make it more healthy and more on the alkaline list, etc. Okay, so got all that diced up, got my onions diced up, got my pan on the fire. By the way, I do have this I'm going to turn off now. That is my herb, my iron drink that I have been boiling. Turn it off. Pity you can't get the smell of it. Woo. Nice herb smell. Looking forward to that. Once that cools down, then we put it into a jar, keep it in the refrigerator, and we have a shot glass every morning and every night. Awesome. Gives you that boost of energy you're looking for. All right, so pot on the fire. I'm gonna need a little bit of, I'm gonna wing it this one now, of grapeseed oil again. Again, just enough just to toast. That may be 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Okay, so just enough to coat the base of that pan. It would have helped if I turn it on. Okay, here we go. All right, so while I wait for that to warm up, I do have some of my onions already. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic. A lot of people don't use garlic on the Dr. Sebi's diet, but I do. I like the flavor of garlic, so I do add a little bit of garlic to some of my my items that I cook. Ackee and saltfish so happens to be one of them. I'll also be using it for another dish that I think I can actually get done today, because today is Sunday, and normally what I try to do is to cook as many dishes as possible so we can have enough stuff during the week. One of the very important things when we are transitioning to a more vegetarian or alkaline diet is to always have the right food in your refrigerator, in your pantry, for you to partake. Otherwise, you're going to end up cheating, going outside, getting something quick from the grocery store or from the restaurant and so on. So I like to make a lot of food and put away in the refrigerator. Also, now we're all working quarantine and we're working from home. But prior to then, I also cook my meals for lunch and dinner and take with me. So even though I'm quarantined, I still do multiple dishes. So it's always in the refrigerator. Take it out, warm it up, and you're good to go. That way you're not thinking about eating a slice of pizza or getting your hamburgers or anything like that. You know that you have your food that you prepared in your refrigerator to use. So nothing worse than the taste of burnt garlic. So we don't want that, right? So quickly sauteed. Got my red onions in there. And I'm gonna do something crazy when you see all the Jamaican folks out there watching me cooking ackee and saltfish thinking I'm nuts, but this is how I cook. All right, let that go for a bit. And get out my magic ingredient again. Yep. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am adding curry once again to my ackee and saltfish. Yep, well, scrap the saltfish, my ackee. Just a little, that's it. And of course, good old ground cinnamon. Let's saute for a bit. I'm gonna get myself a Scotch bonnet pepper. Now, not that, in my opinion, not that hot, right? But again, my level of heat is different from everybody else's. So I'm gonna try my very best not to overdo this. So, yep. Do something crazy. Okay, yep, hot. Bell peppers in. And Scotch bonnet. Hot pepper. You can use chili pepper and whatever pepper you like that gives a bit of flavor. You can use that in your cooking. I'm gonna make two. I'm gonna do 2 cans of ackee. So I wish I was back home where I could go pick some ackee off the tree, but that's not the case. So we have to buy tin ackee. Okay, and this is not going anywhere. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna pour that out, get the water off of it, and I rinse real quick. Sometimes these canned food in general are soaked in salted water or all different types of means to keep it fresh. So I was gonna rinse that off before I put it in my pot. Question is, do I go for 1 tin or do I go 2 tins? Let me see. Ooh, kind of look maga, eh? All right, fine. I'll go 2. Dangerous. Don't do this at home. Okay. All right. Now that we've got our ackee in, I'm trying my very best not to stir too much because I don't want the ackee to get mushy. So I'm getting ready now to put some herbs in. That's my fresh thyme. And oregano. My basil, I like to just chop up a little bit. Okay. Now what did I do? Did I add salt yet? I don't think so. So I'm gonna add some salt to that. I did already my ground pepper. I'm gonna have this fancy one that I like. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me and disturb my cooking. Not quite sure why. Okay. Like that. And then we should be good to go. What is my tongue? So again, don't want to disturb it too much, just like that. Okay, and then there's one more ingredient that I'm going to add to it, and this is sea moss. So in Jamaica we call it Irish moss, basically typical sea moss bush that I comes like that, right, what it looks like, and then I boil it, turn it into a gel, keep it in the refrigerator, and I add to my smoothies, I add to my meals, I add to pretty much most items that I'm cooking, just to give it that extra, a little flavor, gives it the minerals that we need, and also gives it body that sometimes we may need when we are cooking. All right, so I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of that. And I'm gonna leave that alone just to do its thing, melt away. And what I did add is a little bit of pepper. Just a sprinkle, just a sprinkle. Okay. I need to melt, my friend. Ackee and saltfish, done. Okay, so thank you again for joining. Have a great day and hope I'll see you guys soon again. Take care. Bye.
Donations may be made payable to Louis Armstrong Ministry at 7536 Jana Lane North, Jacksonville, Florida 32210, or electronically at Givelify. That's Crossrock Incorporated, listed under charitable organization, or PayPal, armstronglewisj@gmail.com. We are still accepting contributions of $500 towards the new book, Hidden Secrets. We thank you for your consistency and your support.